Where are we going next?
Let's head down Lincoln Avenue.
Okay.
Because Lincoln Avenue is an area you know well, and take us around and show us something about what housing options are available in Winnetka, and give us some idea what things cost around here.
And now you're going to come upon the community house, which is really a centerpiece to Winnetka.
We have some video there from the antique show from last week.
Terrific. And the parking is a lot different than last week, where you couldn't get a spot anywhere. The Congregational Church originally was famous for a couple different things. More recently, they actually had a couple films there that were filmed in there. And one of the things that's kind of interesting about the Congregational Church is it's really used by the community a lot. And sometimes when the book stall or other big groups want to use an event and draw the community, they actually had Madeleine Albright there. They've had church-related speakers there. Peter Jennings, the late Peter Jennings, did a book review there. And there was standing room only amongst the community.
Winnetka is very much like a small town in that it seems like the churches are really mixed in with the residences, and they're not set apart by giant parking lots. They're really very much part of the fabric of the community here.
And now you're on Lincoln Avenue, which is where our office is located, and it's kind of a famous street. It's my neighborhood, and Home Alone is located on here.
The Home Alone home.
And our neighbors, we kind of like to call ourselves the Ladies of Lincoln. Something else interesting that started with the Congregational Church that benefited all of Winnetka was the local neighborhood circles. One of the minister's wives started that quite a ways back. It has almost disbanded in Winnetka. There's only just a few of them existing now.
Okay, now you're showing me around, and we're going to pretend that I'm a buyer here, and what I really want to know is what do homes cost in this neighborhood, and what kind of options are available? They look like large, beautiful homes. And
there are a number of different price ranges in this neighborhood, and it partly depends on the season you're buying, the inventory, the interest rates, and if the house is listed multiply. There's a house that we're going to pass now that has a pool, and it's about $3 million. Oh, there are houses, depending if they're lot size, some that are a little over an acre can go over $3 million. If they have lake views, there are houses that you could find for maybe in the high 800s if you were lucky and they needed some work. It's a great neighborhood. This is Greeley School. It's very sought after. You can walk to the beach, 2 beaches. You're very close to Lloyd Beach, which was named for Henry Demarest Lloyd, and we're actually going to be passing the house that he owned, which was a National Historic Landmark. And we're going to go towards Lloyd Beach, where you can see that. And now we're also passing this is a house I believe is going to be torn down.
Winnetka has had quite a few tear downs. Is that controversial or not in Winnetka?
I think it might depend on who you speak with.
Okay. And this is the Christ Church on the Hill property over on our right. It's there's some beautiful, beautiful gardens in there. And just a very quiet place for contemplation in the summertime, I think.